and I remember my grantee was like, she was like, that's your, they say your song on there. We was on Flavor TV.
Flavor TV, yeah.
Back in the day, Flavor TV.
Back in the day, Skip Cheetah.
Skip Cheetah.
Yeah.
If you got on Flavor TV, man, that was something to behold, and it was on MTV Tres too. You know what I'm saying? But that and with my party bus company, like I used to drive my own shit. I only had one bus at first, and I took some clients to go to a football game. It was like a state football game. I took them out there. And like, you know how you stop at them goddamn gas stations in the middle? And like, they were just so excited, so happy to do. You know how they had the race car jackets, like at the
Reese's
gas,
Pieces
at the
and the
gas
NASCAR.
Them hoes was still $200 at the gas station. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
And like one of the main client, he went in there and he bought me a jacket, and I was just like, damn, they like me this much. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was just a church bus, and then I tore it out, and then you know what I'm saying? That feeling right there. When he felt like, you know, I did something for his family, that was a real good big deal too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? You had one of those moments yet?
I would say something that just keeps me going is knowing that like I'm putting my heart and soul into something, and people are resonating with it across the world, and being able to understand myself, and it's not just it's
so well spoken.
Yes.
Girl.
I think it's great to be able to connect with people. And even, again, understand myself better through my creation of music and pouring my heart into it. So it's really special.
What kind of music?
I kind of do like a bunch of different music. I sing like R&B, but I also do different genres. And I rap a little bit, but I'm still kind of like tapping into my sound. So
Okay, then.
Okay. What about you, Mocha?
Lit.
My experience was getting recruited to walk for 2 major department stores, which was Macy's and JCPenney. From there, I got recruited to walk in New York Fashion Week, and in this,
which is coming up.
Well, that's one I did it the first time, but I am in it again September 9th. But
Okay.
Turn up, man. Clap
Yeah,
that shit up.
That's big.
I don't know
You know how
nobody
many
doing
people
that.
apply for Fashion Week?
Y'all better show out.
But actually, getting paid for it, prior to me getting selected for the department stores, I was doing everything for free, traveling to Detroit, LA, doing local shows for people here, and everything was free. So actually getting an opportunity and doing it by myself, like only my mom probably was at the shows wanting that support, but I come from a family of all sports, so nobody really understood what my passion was. So it's big for me to be able to be the black sheep, and now everybody's like, okay, yeah, we're going, because I've always wanted that support.
Yes,
So
that's what I'm
Congratulations on that.
thank you.
Congrats,
Shoot,
girl.
my experience was attending school and actually getting on this leadership program, and I was like afraid.
What school?
It's called Job Corps.
Okay.
Yeah, the one out there in McKinney.
Okay.
So,
The rich one.
yeah.
Yeah, the one with the laptops and all right.
Laptops and computers and all that. So I actually got on there and just started speaking. I was just like, shoot, I didn't do this in high school. I might as well do it here.
Right.
So I just started speaking, putting my energy out there to certain people that want to hear my voice. You feel me? And that's one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel and become a motivational speaker with my mentor. And I just save a lot of lives up there, man, because a lot of people don't like to go to their parents, or other people like to judge, so they just come to me, you know what I'm saying? We just talk it out one by one, because people, try to commit suicide or take pills, or, you know what I'm saying, doing some unnecessary shit, like, just need that one person to, come and talk to. So that was a good experience for me, you know what I'm saying? Just having a bubbly personality, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just like, when people look at you as a role model, and, you know what I'm saying, just that male model, people gonna be like, damn, I want to be like Bobby, you know what I'm saying? So that just touched me to do everything that I'm doing now, you feel me?
On my mom, man.
Yeah.
Clap it at one time for Bobby real quick. Everybody.
Hey, you know what though? A lot of in a black household, we kind of taught to
And I'm a
suppress
single.
emotions.
I'm gonna cut
Yes.
you off. And I'm raised by a single mother too, with no father in the household type shit. So be able to do that, raised by no male in the household, it's like this shit crazy. So go ahead.
Like what I was gonna tell you was like, man, just in the black household, we kind of just taught to suppress emotions, suppress mental health. I didn't realize how fucked up we was as people, black and brown. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Just black and brown. Like we fucked up as people because we taught to just shut up. If you feel a certain type of way, get over it. You know what I'm saying? Go outside and play or something.
Yeah.
So like for you taking on people and listening to their problems and listening to what they got going on, I applaud you, bro.
I appreciate it.
You know, cause
Nah, for real.
I'm gonna be real. Like, I thought mental health was some white people shit, bro. Just keep it
Nice.
always transparent.
Yeah.
Until my partner blew his head off, 2013.
Yeah.
He was going through something, and I was crying like, damn, like, was he on drugs? That's what he kept saying. Was he on drugs?
Yeah.
And you find out, everybody like, nah, nigga was just, he was depressed.
Press, yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is depressed?
You
I don't
never
what that
know
mean.
until you ask.
Until you, and then
start
you never
talking.
understand what depression is until you in those shoes, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People go through it all the time. They just
Yeah.
don't put a name on it.
Exactly.
You know, they try to cover it up with, you know, when you a kid, they say you bad or
Uh-huh.
or are you acting out? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and you know,
Yeah.
we deal with what we can do, how we was taught. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? So you know, it's just about growing, getting smarter. You know, I'm gonna do a shout out hour real quick, man. Shout out Luscious Barbie real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I met her at Big T.
That's my little baby.
Yeah, for sure, man. I met her at Big T, bro.
That's
Like,
my
it's
little
crazy.
baby.
I met her at Big T. I'm gonna give an aha moment for you. You feel me? Just like I met her at Big T. She was working in there. She always was strong working. Always did her thing. She dressed me on the way to one of the core meetings one time. You know, I ain't do right by her. She almost took my head off. She dressed me real nice. I ain't listen right, so you know what I'm saying. But yeah, then she blew up on TikTok. You know what I'm saying. She was teaching me TikTok in the process of that, man. And then on top of that, she becoming a comedian. You know what I'm saying. And also she helped me with my own manager, get me on the Breakfast Brothers show, which is on CW33. Shout out Ricky Booker Senior. You feel me? So we're gonna clap it up for Luscious one time, man.
Hey, Luscious Barbie.
Congrats, honey.
That's my little foodie baby.
Hey, this shit ain't gonna be this sweet. So y'all can be. Go ahead.
What's
Walk
up,
that
what's
out
up?
there. Go ahead and walk that out there, bro.
Hey, who got a question? Come on, man. What's up?
I need a raw question,
y'all
no
got a
friendly shit.
How y'all doing?
Look at Tyler.
What up?
Tyler, you lady, you gonna grab the mic? No, I'm just playing.
Right on time. I've been here for a minute.
Nah, whole time you been in the background. I see.
Yes, sir. No, I just want to ask the girl next to you, like,
The girl
maybe I
next to
missed
me?
it. The girl. this-
Crispy.
What's your favorite genre to write for? What's your favorite genre? Because I make Afro beats. So like,
Well, I don't really like to limit myself to genres because I don't really feel like I fit into any. I'm super open to trying everything. So
what do you listen to when you're by yourself? Like,
I listen to R&B, I listen to alternative, I listen to rave music. I mean, it really depends. Everything.
okay, that's just my question. That's good. What's your name again?
Crispy.
Okay, I'm Tamu Worldwide.
Tamu, this ain't speed dating.
What's your nationality?
Let me no.
I'm West African,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm from Dallas, so one for the
Hold on
other.
now, I gotta get his ass.
I'm just asking.
You heard what the fuck I said. Didn't I tell you not to come
I'm
over
not
here?
speed dating. I just
Now you
asked
know
a
what the
question.
fuck you did. She amazing though. Y'all clap it up
That's
for
my
Crispy one
question.
Always
time.
open.
Clap it up for
Let's go,
Crispy one
Crispy.
time. Speed date then. Hold him on. No. I know.
For the record, I'm always open to connect with
What's your
music.
nationality?
No. I ain't getting on them. I just want to
What's your
make
nationality?
a little food out my pocket because I
Gotta
love
be
it.
open-minded, man.
And where
Gotta be
people from?
open-minded.
Oh,
Anybody else got a
I'm
question
Chicana.
in the audience?
Alright.
You do? Oh,
My grandmama Dominican, man, so like, I listen to a certain type of music.
he just did my job for me.
Go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, it's Luscious on the mic. What's up? Caress, I want to say first, I love you so much. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Before you finish that sentence, SK, come see where Bobby was at.
So-
Y'all clap it up for SK one time.
Okay, SK. Okay, body. Come
Miss
on,
Candy
buddy.
Cloud.
SK, let me smoke your hookah.
So,
You know SK finna take that hookah with her.
She is.
She like, boy.
Luscious, you so funny acting now.
what you got to?
We ain't did no foodie reviews or nothing,
I'm
nigga.
waiting on you, baby. You know,
been-
you got a whole nother.
Go ahead, get on our ad.
Okay.
It better not be no lame man question. Let me
No,
tell you.
it's a good question.
Okay, go ahead.
Opposite sex. And I guess it's only 2 men up there, so I'm going to ask both of y'all, okay?
Well, 3, since I'm on the
well,
mic.
3. You ain't right there.
I know.
Well, you got the mic.
He
I'm
in
still
charge
on the, I'm still on the set, you know what I mean? Still on the
Okay.
set, yeah.
So for the
in
opposite
crowd.
sex, I just want to know, what is it about being vulnerable to a woman that makes y'all feel weak?
Man, that's a good
Wait,
one.
wait, say that one more time.
Okay, Luscious.
What is it about you being vulnerable to a woman that makes you feel weak? Because a lot of the
Okay.
times, especially for black men,
I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. For me, I never was vulnerable to no woman because I always feel like all women cheat. Rest in peace, Big Mama. My grandmama had me raised to feel like you never supposed to give feelings to a woman. You supposed to just do your thing, keep it pushing. That's how I felt. When I finally became vulnerable to a woman, it was because I met a woman that understood me. She understood like the shit that I requested in a relationship, and she was cool with that. And she said like, "Why are you not vulnerable?" I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? She explained to me like, show your feelings. You know, if you hurting, say you hurting. If you happy, say you happy. So for me, it's like I found somebody that was my perfect partner. You know what I mean? Like, so for instance, like I was real big on if I'm bored, I'm gonna mess around. You know, I'm gonna do what I do. That's how I felt. She like females, you dig what I'm saying? So we live a whole different lifestyle than most people, you dig what I'm saying? But she was my perfect fit. Every other woman I ever dated before that never got a vulnerable Chris. You dig what I'm saying? So that's why I understand why I did a lot of women wrong, was because I never was vulnerable enough to be like, you know what, hey, this is what I'm looking for, this is how I am. I never exposed myself. So when I found somebody that I could be vulnerable to, that was like my perfect fit. So that's for me.
Okay, and look, I'm gonna say this. I've never met a male that said he was weak. You know, like a lot of times when a guy be vulnerable, sometimes a woman may feel like he weak, but really we do that shit for the people we care for, because we don't give a fuck about shit, because we care more about them than how we look. You feel what I'm saying? That's called protection. You know what I'm saying? Some of the hardest things to do is the soft shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a man. So I don't think it makes you weak to be vulnerable.
Being vulnerable? Why not though?
I don't think it makes you weak at all.
It
I think it makes you more strong.
But on for a
I
man
appreciate it.
to tell a woman, it's like, I ain't finna be weak. I ain't finna read the message.
Look,
I'm not finna explain.
Yeah. He ain't ready to take no hard yeses or nos. He ain't ready to take no hard fouls or pickups. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ready to give his family all his money and just be that nigga that's on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, you know, when a nigga is broke, his family a lot of times is not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so really that ain't even being broke. You know what I'm saying? That's your whole purpose, right? So I feel like, you know, a lot of women, the only people who can hurt men is women.
Right.
Well, as a man, I'm gonna speak on me. The only person kind of person who can hurt me is a woman,
right. Because
I actually care what a woman says, especially the women I care about. You know, and women sometimes will say things like, when you mad, you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's the bitch. What Kevin Hart say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, talking to Mike. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying it be. It's on. Y'all can hear me.
Yeah.
It be when you start expressing yourself to the women, whatever. That's when all the insecurities come about. You know what I mean? Now you a hoe ass nigga. Now when something go wrong, whatever, you a bitch ass nigga, you did it, all the extra
So
shit.
you feel like it's not safe with a woman.
That part. That part.
That was a good question, girl. We're gonna clap it up on that. Clap it up one time for that question real quick. We gotta keep on moving. Hey, you know what? SK, you just came on stage. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell people who the fuck you goddamn is real quick.
Hello, is this on?
It's on. It's on.
It's on. You just got speak into it.
I gotta speak up. What you mean? Okay.
Come on, SK.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl SK. I am with Candy Clouds Hookah Company. We are at headquarters on Fridays and Saturdays, and we are at Lotus on Saturdays. Yeah, that's me.
What's the question that you got? And I really shouldn't even come at you. I really should let Fat ask the question. But you know what? Fat, ask a question. Let her be the first person to answer it.
Just with a random question?
A random goddamn question that men need to get an answer to real quick.
Damn, it's on the spot. I'm gonna say for men, what if a man make less money than you?
Okay.
Is that an issue? No, I'm asking this question. Okay, let me elaborate.
Okay.
Let me elaborate.
Please elaborate.
The only reason I'm asking this question because I'm noticing on Instagram and TikTok a lot of women are just speaking their mind, saying how if a man doesn't make X amount of dollars, they don't want to deal with him. If a man doesn't do this and that, they don't want to support him. If he doesn't already have it put together, they don't want to date him. So my thing is like, is that for everybody, or like, where's the women that still want to grow with men, or does that not exist no more?
I mean, I wouldn't say that it doesn't exist, but I would definitely say that there are a lot of men that's out there that don't have that shit together. Like, they're not together at all.
Right.
Physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of them, like, they're just not together.
Right.
And for me personally, I feel like if you're gonna come at me with your best. Like, don't give me half-ass because I'm not going to give you half-ass. I am a black-owned business owner. I'm a woman, and I'm on my shit. So with that being said, like, I feel like you should be on your shit, too. Like, we can grow together. We can build together. We can build an empire together. But you got to be willing to do that. Like, don't just be trying to sit around and do whatever you doing or being out with your friends or whatever. Like, no. Like, let's go get to this bag.
Facts.
Because that should be the end goal.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, for me, I mean, like she said, you know, you got to come with something. You know, I don't fall in love with potential. You got to have some kind of hustle.
Come with something.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because potential is in the wind, you know, so you got to have some kind of hustle about you. I don't care how much money you make, but long as you know you got to get up and get to it and make sure everything's straight, then we all good. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't expect for nobody to be where I'm at, but I expect for you to be pushing towards that.
Facts.
And we can grow together.
Facts.
It's all good.
But you know what? I feel like black women, y'all gonna hate me when I say it, I feel like y'all created this new generation. And it may not be y'all, it could have been y'all mamas, y'all aunties, because I feel like a lot of black women entitled their sons. Start treating their sons like, this is my best friend, because I can't get no man, this is my best friend, this is bae. No. And I feel like a lot of women have like crippled they boys, but by the time they become men, they don't know how to be men.
I feel like that's facts too. I definitely can agree with that.
And I'm not saying that, y'all. I'm just saying like from personal experience.
I understand.
Right.
I get what you're saying on that.
What was that? Oh, go ahead.
I get what you're saying on that because a lot of the times it's a tricky situation because sometimes women are placed in, if a man have too much money, he don't have enough time. Right. But the ones that don't have enough money, they looking at you as a woman to see what they can learn, but most of the time they want you to be a mother figure for them. A lot of the times you spend so much time pouring into, do this and you can do that, and you can do this, you can be great, and then it's like, damn, why you ain't listening? Because like you said, they've been crippled from being at home, and they mama, you ain't gotta do nothing, baby, I got you. And then it's like now they older men, and you like, nigga,
they
can't
do
something.
nothing. Yeah,
Please.
They don't know how.
Get off the couch.
Hey. I'm gonna say this about me. Man. I thank God for my dad. He's always worked. You know, and he had a lot of aspirations that he gave up for me and my brothers and sisters. Right. My dad was a singer. My dad was a boxer. My dad was a football player, but he gave it all up once we started to, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he had some shit that went bad in his life. I'm actually speaking on that. He from Where That Love, you know what I'm saying? But I'm from Oak Cliff. That's where he raised me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it was ever a time, even when I was broke, you know, like, so sometimes a woman can see a man with money and think that's cool. Look at how he talk. Look at how he walk. Look at how he got that money. You know what I'm saying? It could be a lot of niggas with money, but if he ain't mentally creating that money, if he ain't the voice behind that money or the action behind that money might run out. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like even when I was coming out of college, you know, girls was buying my shoes, girls was doing this and that, but they were seeing something in me. You know, they were seeing my ambition. They seen I never sat on my ass, I never did this and I never did that. It's a lot of men who are working to be something, and a lot of times it takes a woman to push him into that fruition of what he gonna be. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes you might meet that next mogul, you feel me? And you're the reason that he becomes who he's gonna become. He has the vision, but sometimes you need the backbone in order to stand up on top of it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm gonna say that about me because if it weren't for the women in my life who stood up on top of what they were saying, and you know what I'm saying, bullshit or not, like it was a lot of women who believed in me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, I was never no guy who stood still. I was a guy who believed in shit. I was cocky when there was no dollars. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't about being cocky. It was about a vision that God gave me that nobody else saw, and I don't need them to see it.
Exactly.
So it just take a woman to believe in it with you and hold you up while you go and get it. Come back with it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Mocha said she had a question. Mocha, what you got?
So for the men, again. So on the flip side, a woman that is there for you, why do men leave the woman who helped them build the whole empire to somebody who had way less than them and had no input in the person that they became?
Why do men leave the person who helped them and go to basically go to the opportunists, right? What you would say is opportunists.
Right.
It's situational to me. Like I feel like shit. I'm supposed to be asking the question. I'm supposed to be doing all the answering, but I feel like a lot of the times, people in your life for a season.
Right.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So just because she was the person that built him up, don't mean she ain't got another vision or another life, and he ain't got another vision, another life. You know, life happens, man. Life is hard. You know, so that's
Check,
my experience.
check.
What you think? I'm gonna let
1,
you
2.
calm down on it.
My bad, my teacher don't text me. I just think that sometimes somebody that was there for you from the get-go, y'all go apart. And I don't think men know how to just say like, no, we just didn't go apart. Because what's acceptable when I was on my ass is one thing, what's acceptable when I got some paper is two different things. For instance, like if I get with a woman and sexually she don't do it for me, but she's good for me and I stay around, when I get some money and shit and I meet a woman that does it for me sexually, I'm gonna look at the one that's been there on some like, you been there for me like that way, but when it comes to what I really enjoy, you don't do that for me. And that's what ends up happening. That's why when I see women and men get into it online, I be like, they need a counselor. They need a counselor to just say like, you know what, this is what you got going on, this is what you got going on. Y'all need to come to a head and figure that shit out. Yeah. Me personally, I'm old school, so I'm like, if we was down from the get-go, we gonna just ride it. We gonna thug it out.
Communication is the key.
I'm old school. Like my grandma,
Facts.
like,
Yeah,
man,
communication.
God bless the dead, man. My granddaddy was a dog ass nigga. You hear me? My grandma never left that nigga.
Hey.
When my granddaddy died, man, there was so many people that showed up and said that was his daddy. My grandma stood on business. It was just old school, but that's me.
I got a question,
I feel
Mocha.
like what men need to do nowadays, I don't care what race you are or anything, you have to learn to communicate with a woman.
Bingo.
You gotta just tell a woman what it is, because when you lie, you gotta tell another lie.
First problem is lying.
Yeah.
Niggas be lying.
Deal with
Yeah,
who she. Hold on,
They
give her a
be
chance to
fucking
deal with who
lying.
she dealing with.
Bro,
Let me know. My
Listen.
thing. Let me know.
My
Communicate.
Listen. Every man is different. Me, I'm one of the people where as if you tell me like, hey, babe, we finna go to this party. I'm like, yeah, what about it? Okay, the nigga that's throwing it, I used to fuck around with this nigga. That makes me be like, this is my bitch, cause she's solid. I'm the same type of way.
Also gonna make you be like,
if something is going on, I'd rather tell it.
Hey,
Yeah.
you better than me, boy.
That's the best way to be. Some people don't appreciate that though.
I'm move furniture even if he was nigga.
Why?
I'm different.
No, nigga, listen.
Hey, I know. I get what you say. I get what you're saying, fat. Look, but it's moments and times where, like, even if it's right and she do it right and do everything right, you be like, okay, oh, that was. Hey,
I'm not like that though.
Nah.
you gotta respect it. That's
You
what
have to respect the
Listen,
honesty.
I'm a
Keep
player.
it real
Listen,
with me, man.
listen.
Keep it real with me.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I'm a play ass nigga,
That.
bro. I'm a play ass nigga. I don't care who you done fucked on. I respect it when a woman be like, babe, we finna go to such and such. I used to fuck with that nigga. All right, cool. Appreciate you letting me know.
Yeah, because everybody has a past.
You don't want
Right,
to be
I don't need to
Kiki
shake
and
this nigga
Kaka
hand.
and it.
Everybody
I
has
don't gotta
a
shake
past.
this nigga hand. You know, listen, you know what my rule
Yeah.
is? Don't let me be the elephant in the room.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Don't let
Yeah.
me walk in the room and like you and this nigga fucking around and shit,
Yeah.
and y'all over there kikiing and shit. And then I get home like, bitch, like,
yeah.
hey,
Hold on, but to be clear about it, I was just showing out because that's how
Yeah.
I know. That little flash gonna pop. Cause once you say, oh, I used to go, you get flash.
I mean, but that's for anybody though.
But
But ain't that what y'all want? Somebody to keep it real with you though?
At the end of the day, I appreciate that shit
Honesty.
for sure.
No matter what.
I appreciate that
honesty.
shit for sure.
You know why you need honesty, bro? Because when all his shit hits the fan, you can't never say, well, you never told me.
Exactly.
Facts.
You know what?
That part.
Don't have me looking like no goofy or no
See
clown.
what she said? You see what the key is? Don't have me looking.
That's what hurts your
supposed-
feelings the most.
Yes.
You got me looking dumb.
got me looking
Nah.
dumb.
When you in a
Like, let me
relationship,
know.
your partner should be your best friend.
facts.
That should be
Yeah.
like, yo,
Hey.
you should be able to tell your best friend, like, nigga, I fucked that.
Nah, for real.
And he or she got to be like, you know what? Fuck it, is what it is.
I appreciate you for letting me know. You don't walk into the fire.
Stop playing,
Look,
bro.
now look, I'm gonna say it like this, man. I thank God for honesty because, you know, like a lot of times it's hard. Like when you love somebody, you care about them.
Yeah.
It's hard
care
to
about
hear
their
those
feelings.
types of things.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be okay with it mentally. Eventually.
Humans are humans.
Like the scream I did is just a reality.
Yeah.
But I'm still loving how you played me up. Cause I hate to be next to a nigga. Like you know, some females have a nigga. Like one of my partners come and holler at you, right?
Yeah.
And we go together. And then I don't know he hollered at you. But
Violation.
Then get in my face, Kiki and the
Violation.
I ain't gonna let that happen.
So if
Violation.
you put me on game, like it happened to me one time. A girl was like, "Hey, I was about to start a fucking group with a nigga," and she was like, "Hey, that nigga, that ain't the nigga," and then she had to tell me why.
Violation.
Man, say I done did that before.
I had to scream.
I done had to put my dude up
I
on
had to
game,
scream.
and I would want to be, and that's vice versa. You know, he put me up
Right.
on game, say, you know what I'm saying? Don't be Kiki and Kaka. and this,
We gotta do that too.
Yeah, nah, for real. Don't be Kiki
Yes,
and Kaka.
you have to do that too.
If
Just
you
like
my dog-
Gorilla said, I can't
Yeah.
be up in your face because I done took your nigga down before. That's her keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? That's her keeping it real. That say don't be
Keeping
Kiki
it real with
and
the pot
Kaka.
of her. Like, I'm just talking shit. Don't, girl, you ain't saying much.
Christy, come on.
Come on.
I'm
come on.
listening.
No, come on. No, talk to us now.
Well, what
Lot of
want me to-
people
what
had
was
Look
the
like
question?
Jesus made your ass a while
She had
ago.
them
Like he
experiences.
just stretched out the pace and got that shit perfect. And shit. Go ahead and tell some people. Like, give us a question or something. I'm gonna go ahead and tap you right now.
That motherfucker's funny as hell, bro.
Stop. Question.
A
I
question,
can
like-
answer. Give me a question. And
No,
I'll
you give me
I
a
have a
question.
question.
Well, I'll give you a question.
I have a
man.
question.
okay.
I have a
Would you rather your man keep it honest with you or lie to your face?
Obviously.
Nah,
Nah, nah, it's real though.
Okay.
I'm asking a serious question. Would you rather your man lie to you or like tell it to you?
That shit
Obviously,
hurt.
I want honesty. It hurts.
Yeah, it
But
hurt.
I want to keep it a buck with you, so I'm gonna expect you to keep it a buck
Buck
with
with me,
me.
right.
Because then that avoids people. I mean, you're gonna get hurt, but you're gonna get more hurt if I find out that you're fucking
Right.
me over and you're not telling me that.
Right.
Like we can be honest, and then we can
Facts.
have something going that we're both okay with.
Right.
But if you're not communicating that with me, then you're doing me wrong.
That's how I am. I'm like, honestly, I'd rather motherfucker just tell me.
Yeah, straight up.
Because the worst fear, I don't know about y'all. You talking about who said vulnerable? You said vulnerable? That's the worst shit in the world when you be vulnerable with somebody and they still
Right.
lie to you. On blood. Like for me, when I first time I was vulnerable and I found out some shit, I'm like, bitch, I just was fucking vulnerable to you. Like,
Yeah.
you could have just been like, nigga, I fucked this nigga the other day or blah, 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 whatever. So for me, it's like, I like somebody to be transparent, be my best friend. If I'm in a relationship with
No,
you.
talk on her side, fat. We know what we like, but I'm about to come at that question. So you talking about what a man would like? She talking about on the woman's side. I feel like we
She
are two
said-
different types of beings, right?
Right, but she said she likes honesty even if it hurts.
But there are some people out there who are like, I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. Most
Not
women,
me, but-
I know a lot of women won't say it, but
What's up,
listen,
boy?
listen,
Maybe I don't
listen.
wanna know.
A lot of women say they want honesty, but a lot of women don't want to hear
Man,
that shit.
say.
Hold on, let Bobby speak. Bobby, what you say?
There's a lot of shit you're supposed to say and you don't supposed to say in a relationship, especially if it's
Explain.
your past.
I feel like it's vice versa though.
Now,
I
if
don't-
it's insecure
listen.
shit, then let me know. But like if it's in your past and shit,
Yeah,
let that be.
exactly.
Let that sit.
Nah,
Listen,
for real.
listen,
Let
I'm
that
gonna tell you,
shit die.
But
that shit sound
but if a
good, bro.
situation comes
That
up,
shit
you
ain't
gotta
That shit
say
sound
so.
good.
Oh, everybody, I'm gonna point it. So I'm gonna.
Man,
This is the
say.
point when I'm gonna raise my hand. I'm gonna start pointing at people. All right, go ahead, fat.
That shit sound good, bro. But I guarantee you, a woman would rather hear that you did some shit versus she find that shit out, bro.
Bingo.
Because let me tell you why, bro.
Bobby.
No woman wants to walk in a room and be like unaware of what the fuck that happened.
Yeah.
Because you don't want a female to play a game called Never Have I Ever.
Facts.
Man, say.
Facts.
Don't.
True
Say.
story.
Don't
man.
play King's Cup with me if you're gonna be
Well,
mad.
and see,
Yeah,
she hit on the head.
And
hoes.
and
She said,
hoes love to be and laugh in
hoes
your
love to
face.
kiki.
Yeah.
You the bitch in the room, but they over there like,
That everybody talk about.
they over there slapping hands and
Hold up.
shit. And
I'm
you
gonna
ain't.
raise my hand real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. If she amazing when you meet her, if he amazing when you meet him, you didn't create that shit. You just met their ass, right? So somebody created that amazing.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Experience.
So, but hold on. I got to talk. I got to talk. Hold on. Let me get this out. I'm gonna remember you, Chantel. Okay, go ahead. God, please. I got dementia like my granny.
Kill, we got you.
Go.
Okay, go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby.
Lies create energetic blockages in relationships. And so,
Lies create energetic blockages.
yeah.
That
You're
was
holding
intelligent
back.
as fuck. I love
There's
these
no
motherfuckers.
flow.
In your throat chakra.
They together, y'all. They best friends.
Not the throat.
Okay, so I want to talk to my partner Fat about this. This is a really hard conversation. I get into it with my partner Biz all the time. Shout out Biz, man. You know, he the reason why we able to be in this place right now.
Biz.
But I get into it with him. It's a show came on because I used to feel like I was the only person that felt this way, right? So it was a guy. He was talking to his daughter. Like he just got out of jail. She basically let him come into her home. It's Kerry Washington is playing the part. It's on Hulu. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. Anybody know that movie? It's a show. It's a show.
No, it's a show. I've seen it.
Yeah. So he was like, she was dating a man that's married, right? Ooh. And basically he was supposedly leaving his wife, and then her daddy asked her. He was like, okay, so I believe in you, baby. Let me see if I believe in this nigga. Okay, so who is he lying to? He said, no, he asked her, he said, do you know everything about him? She said, he tells me everything. This, and this. And do you know about her? Yes, I know about her. Da, 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 da. Okay, do you think, so is he lying to her or is he lying to you? So that's a whole different question. Like, so if who is he really with? The person he's telling the truth to? Or the person he's lying to?
It depends on the situation.
The one he's
all right, somebody.
Chantel,
who is he with?
He with the one he lied to.
Exactly.
Oh my
He with both of them.
However, I have something to say about the previous.
Okay, we're going to go back to what I was talking about.
No, but still what you're talking about, because you asked, do we want to be lied to or we want to be told the truth to? And he stated no woman wants to be in a room where they don't know what's going on. If my significant other fuck somebody.
See here, I'm gonna be like, babe, I gotta just go and tell you before like it gets to that point. Like, I hit her at.
That's a whole other
And some females want it to be known.
Okay, when it comes down to it, you got it.
Some females want it to be known.
What her daddy, what Kerry Washington's dad was talking about, hold on, y'all. What her dad was talking about was, niggas, watch out for that nigga who give you information that'll break you down.
No, that's not what she said. She
Hold
was talking about something totally different.
No.
She said everybody don't want to hear it. She's right. Because if a lady say, you know what, outside out of mind, that's cool. But if we in a room and I'm like, damn, I just hit this girl the other day and I walk in with my wife.
And she there?
I got to say, babe, I need to holler at you.
Facts.
That's me.
But see, to me, that's
say, babe, I need to holler at you.
Facts.
That's me.
But see, to me, that's a whole other
remove
situation.
me out of the situation.
When it come down to like side hoes, like they be doing the most, bro.
Yeah, they do.
When it come down to side hoes or
Yeah,
some
they
bitch
do.
that you done smacked in the bathroom, like they be doing the most. So with that being said, let me know what's going on because I don't want to have to beat this whole ass.
Right.
And now I gotta look. Now I gotta look
Because
at
that's what it is.
I'm
It be
a
more
grown
so
up.
the women. It be more so the women that they want to let it be known.
I feel like dudes. I feel.
That's what I'm saying. If that's the type of chick you would choose to take down, then clearly you're not doing something right. If she gonna say something and bring it up, she's not the one you should have did it to.
Can I be transparent with you? Can I be transparent with you though?
I feel like a real woman is gonna know.
Who said something? What?
Me, I was saying like you talking about being lied to. I feel like a real woman, like if she's really connected to you, she gonna know before she even walk in the room. Like it's just like intuition and shit. She gonna be like, I know my nigga, I know you.
You got a point, Kia. You got a point.
I know my nigga, I know you. I know how you get down. Just let me know if I need to wear my sneakers or
All
heels.
right.
That's it. Don't even tell me about the girl. Just let me know. Don't tell me about the girl.
What's your name? You so sweet. What's your name?
Kia.
Hey, girl. I like you. You amazing. Let me tell y'all something. It's those are two different instances. You know what I'm saying? Protecting somebody from something that will destroy them versus telling them something because you don't want it to destroy them. It's two different things. You get what I'm saying? So we ain't talking about meeting somebody. We talking about, some people will tell you something to relieve their own conscience. Like, suffer for that. You did that shit, suffer, nigga. Like, she ain't got to know about that, especially if you slipped up. You know what I'm saying? If you're a habitual cheater, that's totally different. You need help. Yeah. You need to focus on something. But if you was in a situation and you know you ain't gonna be in that situation again, that ain't habitual. That's something that you fucked up on. Don't give her that, cause you really just wanna relieve your own shit. You get what I'm saying? So those two different things. Like when you walk into a room with your wife and the girl right there, and there's a chance she might say something. You gotta say something. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm talking.
Or remove her out of the situation.
Let's do big world shit. Let's do big world shit. Some niggas will walk in that bitch saying, hey, I just fucked this bitch. Hey, that nigga ain't for you.
Hey. Got a little shorty right here. Say
something.
Go ahead, Lex.
But this is why communication matters before you're getting into a relationship with somebody, so you know what you're dealing with and like what type of like rules you're gonna have for each other. Like,
right.
Are you okay with
somebody lied on their credit.
Just don't lie, motherfucker. Just talk about that shit, and you gonna find somebody who correlates with what you were trying to do.
That's what I said.
You don't have to settle for some shit.
Got to find somebody who agrees with what you want.
I have a question, and it's mainly directed to you, sir.
To you, sir. Directed to you, sir.
It's because you spoke earlier about how old heads, like, you was like your dad was a dog. Why is it always that when black men talk about being loved, it always has to go through trials and tribulations before the woman is purely loved and just like not going through shit? Like, why can't it be like, okay, we going to the club, I ain't gotta worry about no bitches. Why can't it be like, yeah, like why is it always, especially when it comes to black love, that the woman always has to go through something? They have to go through heartbreak. They got to go through some bullshit to get actually loved back.
Facts, Kill. Speak your shit.
All right.
Women.
Say it again for the people in the back who didn't hear you.
All right. Ask me the question one more time and I'm about to answer it.
Why?
Just say the question, I'm going to give you an answer.
When black men talk about being loved or loving a woman, why is it always that the woman has to go through the dirt to be loved back? When we give love initially, because women love first. Like, we going to love you first.
Okay, when you say women, this the problem I have, because all women don't just love first. You dig what I'm saying? It's dog-ass females like it's dog-ass males. But if you speaking about a male, I feel like any man that's gonna really be a true man to you has to have some type of trauma, has to have some type of mistakes. I didn't learn how to fight until I got my ass whooped. I didn't know how to love a woman until I had a woman actually really love me. When I got in high school, I had a girl pregnant when I was 15. So when I got to college, I had a block up. My grandma was like, block them hoes, block them hoes, block them hoes. In the midst of that, I hurt so many women. And I didn't really get on my shit till a woman told me, like, I gave you everything. I did everything for you. I never cheated on you. I never disrespected you. When you told me what to do, I was submissive. And I still was on something like, man, I'm still gonna do what I do until I realized, like, damn, hurt people hurt people. So what I learned was, you know what? If I really want to find a woman that's gonna do right for me, I gotta change. I had to change. I don't feel like no man in this, I don't care who you name, there's no man on this earth that can be perfect for a woman without making mistakes, without doing wrong. That's the reason why old relationships last so long, because the big mamas, the grandmamas, they stood by that shit. They may not have been happy, they may not have been in the best space, but they went through shit. People that go through shit, that shit is stronger. That's my personal opinion.
That was beautiful.
It go back to like the beginning, like you being honest with each other, like in the beginning conversations with to know each. A lot of men don't get to tell a woman everything in the beginning or whatever, because the women don't understand a lot.
Okay, that's cool.
Keep talking. I like her. Keep talking.
Especially if she ain't been, he had her, whatever it
understood.
Hold on. We gotta let other people speak. Okay, Mocha, I need you to touch in on this. Cause you sitting right here, you kind of quiet. You got a lot of shit on your. See, I ain't gonna let you sit on this goddamn panel and not say it.
Call him out.
So I need you.
Call crispy ass out too. She quiet too. Goddamn it.
Hold on. We got some people in the chat that we gotta acknowledge. So Stan said, why do women feel like they deserve love instead of earning it?
Okay, Mocha, that's your question. Why do women feel like they deserve love instead of earning it? That might.
It's not.
It's you. It's on you. Oh, it's on you.
Why are you standing in the back? Bring your ass to the front.
She gonna answer.
Stop hiding in the back.
Okay, go ahead, SK.
I only can speak from personal, and it's because I'm resilient.
That's all any of us can do.
That's why.
It's because you what?
I'm resilient.
All right. Define that for the niggas in the back.
I know what the fuck.
I'm amazing. I'm phenomenal. I'm going to give you love. I'm going to give you support. I'm going to tell you that you are a black king. I'm going to tell you that I got your back no matter what. We can go through the trenches together. We can even go through some shit together, but have my back too. That's why I deserve love up front.
Shit.
But my thing is...
Up front. Hold on, wait. Up front?
Up front.
Mocha.
Okay.
Mocha, what you got to say? Hold on. Mocha got a rebuttal.
I just don't think that love has to be earned. I shouldn't have to prove to you.
Okay.
I'm about to destroy the shit out of y'all. Okay.
Because at the end of the day...
Fuck you talking about?
Hey, Bobby.
Boy, lift that edge up.
I'm going to let them talk before I say something.
at the end of the day, when you really like somebody, I'm not sure who I can relate, but it's a feeling that you really can't explain.
Exactly.
So that's not earned.
Women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally.
What?
Except for niggas.
That is.
Men are loved on in the condition that we provide something.
That's not
Whoa, the fuck? Hold on. Let me say some shit. I might be wrong, or I might be fucking right, which I fucking am. Let me tell you something.
You're not.
I ain't now nigga in this, like y'all just proved it. You just said you should walk into a motherfucking room and be loved because God made you. You said, I done did. I don't know what you did. Oh, I'm amazing. I don't know you're amazing yet. I don't fucking know, SK. So, it's called trial and tribulation for a reason. You gotta show me who you are. How I'ma treat you how amazing you are if you ain't show me how amazing you are. But if you walk into me based on how many niggas that made you mad because they really fucking knew, they really fucking saw how great you are, and then I'm the next nigga and I'm probably good enough for you. But you don't look at me in that way because you like, nigga, you should know how great I am, but I shouldn't because I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. So, hold on, both of y'all. Both of you, mother.
No, because I haven't even.
Both of you, amazing queens.
I have not finished.
Y'all, did they say it, y'all? Am I lying? Somebody tell me I'm lying. Y'all just
Nah, let her finish. Let her finish. Let her finish.
But wait, hold on, wait. I want somebody to tell me I'm lying. They said I should walk into a room.
I didn't say walk into a room.
And be loved.
She didn't say that.
Right.
Am I lying, bro? They said that.
No.
It's so many fucking
no,
words.
that's not what she said. She said something totally different.
Say it with your chest.
And then also to go back to the question of,
okay, go ahead, baby.
Will we date a guy that has less than us? That's love because we do. And majority of the time, those men are the ones who don't respect you, and you make sacrifices on top of loving them unconditionally, and you still get done like somebody.
Oh, wait. We didn't say go to a lesser than nigga.
No,
we just
I'm
said
saying,
all got to do our.
I'm speaking of the love
Hold
because
on. When I meet a girl, I used to have this line. I used to say, I still got this line. I used to say, let me fill out a friendship application. You know what's application? Because we got to fucking prove ourselves. I got to show you who I am. We don't know each other. I just know you.
Describe your
The
weakness.
first thing on the application is what? Your name. Where you from? Who you with? Where you know, what kind of person you are. And then I learn you.
Right.
I'm not supposed to treat you no kind of way in the beginning. I'm hoping I'll rip. I'm seeing you. You seem amazing, but you gotta prove to me that you're amazing. I gotta prove to you. It's called what's after application is a what? Interview. We interview with each other. Each other, not just one person, not just me. You looking at me trying to see how my I can have all the money in the world, but if I'm a woman beater, if I don't treat you right, you know what I'm saying? We looking at each other's lives. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what we went through. It matter who we are when we meet each other, and we gotta figure that shit out. But if you just think somebody gonna treat you some way because of what other niggas know, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. I mean, am I wrong on that, bro?
But it's not about what other niggas know. It's about what you know.
So he supposed to know what you know.
It's within you. I'm gonna walk into a room and I already know this. I already know that I'm resilient. I already know that I'm the shit.
I know you're resilient, but I know you.
So with that being said, if we're going on a date, an outing or whatever, treat me with the respect of being that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna give you the time of day if that's not what you coming with, and I'm gonna give you the same respect in return.
But see, that's we talking about. So bare minimum, you should treat everybody should treat each other, give everybody the benefit of the doubt, right?
Yes.
So that's just coming into it. But I shouldn't treat you like I love you. You know, I get what you're saying. Like, but you should treat him the same way, even though he might be a piece of shit.
Okay.
He might not be great.
Chris.
Okay, so
I had a mic.
question based on.
We got two questions.
Okay.
Shorty.
So I just don't want to get too far past it because what you were saying about the Kerry Washington situation of which one does he care about more, essentially, is the one he's lying to or the one he's telling the truth to. It just brought up, like, the same like on Baby Boy when he was like, I lie to you because I care about your feelings. But it's like the basis of a relationship is honesty and trust. So I'm trying to understand why is it for a lot of men, I'm not going to say all men, is thinking that you're protecting me by lying to me because women are investigators to the T. I'm going to find out. And
I'm
when
gonna
I
find out.
what hurts me is not what
Women
you
are
did.
untrusting to the T.
But so are
No.
men.
They know
But
what's
what
up.
No, men are not.
It's not what I find
I don't go
out.
through phones. Men don't go through phones. Not men.
Oh my God.
It's finding out that you
Boys go
lied.
through phones, not men.
Almost.
Men
If I gotta go through your phone, you ain't my girl.
Men will go
I
through
ain't
your-
never went through a phone in my life.
Word. Men will go
I ain't
through
never went through a phone in my
everything
life.
else.
Sorry.
So
Bobby,
maybe
give it a
we
mic.
could-
Okay.
oh maybe hold on. Pass it back. You done had 2 questions. Give it to Miss Linus right behind you.
Hold on, we gotta.
Linus, go ahead, walk up. Let's clap it up for Mocha.
I call Cap on
Mocha, let
Caress.
Linus come
Come
up
on,
for a
old
little
town.
bit.
I call Cap.
Let's clap it up for Mocha one time real quick, y'all. Let's clap it up for Mocha real quick. Big Mocha, no little Mocha on my mama. Come on, Linus.
You
Go ahead,
leaving?
walk up.
Mocha, you leaving?
All the way up. No, she not leaving. She going right there. She gonna be able to still fuss with us. She going right there. Do not leave. I'm gonna start cussing as you walk out.
That's the
No,
movie.
baby,
That's the
you
movie
coming right
director.
here. You coming right here. And I told y'all we will be switching people out all through the night. So y'all don't be cussing me out. I'm just trying to get the best.
Nah, let's get it,
I'm
man.
trying
I
to
want
let
to hear what you
everybody
got to say.
get their due diligence. You feel what I'm saying? What would you about to say?
I just feel like,
You don't need that no more. Talk right here.
okay, so I just feel like in general as a whole, why even put yourself in a predicament where you have to explain yourself in the first place? Where you have to lie, where you have to feel like, and I don't know who said this, where she said something about if you thinking you lying by, or you thinking you protecting me by lying. I feel like that is the most egotistical concept that you can bring to a relationship. You not doing shit for me by lying.
Right.
You breaking me by lying. You
Yeah.
breaking this connection. You're breaking
Yeah.
what we can, you know what I'm saying, where we can be if this had not even come up. If you had not placed us in a predicament where you feel like you got to protect this shit by lying. That's, for me, I just feel like as a woman, if you feel like that's the space that you in, then we just might need not to, you know what I mean? We might not need to
Girl,
do
you
this
talk
together.
really well. Her movie is coming out soon. What's the name of the movie, by the way?
Dynasty.
Dynasty. Okay, let me tell you something.
Is it on Hulu?
Men, we talking about mannerisms, right? Mannerisms. Y'all know what mannerisms are, right?
Right.
People ain't perfect. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna be perfect when you meet them. If you meet a nigga perfect, that ain't your nigga. That's somebody else's nigga. I'm gonna tell you off top. You meet a perfect nigga. I guarantee you, it's a woman in the corner that built that nigga up. Hey, it sound evil. It sound weird, but that's what it is. So when a guy lies to you, it's not because it's right. It's because that's the mannerisms of a guy who's trying in his mind, in his adolescent mind, to protect you. It ain't right. You feel what I'm saying?
No.
But I'm saying
Delusion.
in the beginning, when a guy does certain things and don't tell a woman certain things, it's not because it's right. It's because that is what men do. We try to say, hey, you know what? Because certain women we don't lie to at all. I don't give a fuck if you break down. If okay, baby, whatever's happening with you, handle it outside. Handle it outside. But it's other women. You got what we call a fear of loss. Do you know what that is? A fear of loss is when a woman say, you know what? I'm done with it. Y'all ever watch Martin? We I done had that fear of loss moment. I didn't even know I could have that moment until I fell in love with somebody. That fear of loss moment is the scariest moment for a man. The strongest man in the world, when he deal with a fear of loss moment, he feel like his life is shutting down. Feel like he about to jump off a bridge. He feel like whatever. Just because you about to walk out the door, so it ain't right, but it's what
let
it
me
is.
ask you this. What is it about honesty that's connected with fear?
I don't know.
Or, why is fear, why is that connected? I don't understand
shit
why
just
that
touched
is a
my
fear
soul.
of loss. If I'm honest
I
with
got
you,
goosebumps.
why am
Me
I
too,
fearing that I'm
because
gonna
you can
lose you?
leave.
I done been in
That's
that
not,
situation.
that's
I done
my
been in
point.
that
Why is
situation
it
too,
attached
though.
with each other?
She can leave you. The woman
That
that
ain't-
you really want
That's
can leave you.
not
That
true.
is why it's scary. Man, let's be honest. Y'all want to be all fucking. Man, people out here on these cameras, they looking at us for advice.
cameras?
They might not be escorting our relationship. They
Okay,
might
so I have a question.
Hold on, they might be on Maserati with you. I know you far-fetched. I need you to go back and dig, because this is not just about us being grown. It's about adolescent us. It's about everybody who watch these podcasts. We go through shit.
Right.
Like you said, we learn shit. That's why you are who you are right now. Right. I'm scared because I don't want to lose you. But I'm going, in the beginning, I'm gonna lie to a female that I'm not scared of fucking losing. That's what her daddy was trying to tell her.
Then why do what you do to her?
I understand, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I know. My question
As long as
is,
you let a person know
You
that.
done caused trouble with that shit.
I don't get
God damn.
that.
At some point.
The problem, I think it's the thing. Every man is different, bro. I heard
That's
it
true.
too. Every man is different, bro. Me, I don't care what female you find that ever had any dealings with me. I ain't never lied to him. Because I was so arrogant on some like, you gonna deal with this shit regardless. Like, she be like, are you fucking with him? Yes, and I'm not gonna stop. That's how I was.
Oh, shit.
That was me too.
Now, if they agree with that, that's on them.
That was
Yeah.
me.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty
That's
sure you
on
have.
them.
It was a point I
But
had.
you know why?
me.
But you know why though?
Go ahead.
You know why though? Because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I felt like the worst thing I ever felt in my life, bro, was when a woman looked me in my face and lied to me, bro. So I always said I don't feel like nobody deserves to be lied to. I'm gonna tell them the truth. That way you can never find out nothing.
Yeah.
You can never like
Yeah.
investigate. Like
Yeah.
me, listen. I didn't have no phone. I didn't have no code on my phone till I had a child.
Yeah.
Women be like, you ain't got no. For what? For what? I'm not gonna lie to you.
This nigga been fat pimp since he was
Nigga, oh, my
16.
mama, listen, but you know what? But I'm gonna tell you why I do agree with you. My other half. This is transparency, Christopher, right here. Let me keep it real with y'all. For when I first met her, it was like she would be like, "Yo, I'm keeping it. Come on, bro. It's Texas. We Mexicans, right? So it's straight from here." Listen. So, what's that right there? Tequila too?
Kevin Hart. It's tequila.
He got tequila too.
Repo shit.
I might take a shot at it.
It's Repo, but it's clear.
Well, give me some.
Is Repo too? Give me some.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Let's
Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it
Let's
real
take a
with
shot
y'all.
break.
Here's the
Shot
most
break?
transparent moment I'm ever gonna tell people on camera. I have been a dog ass nigga my whole entire life. The only time I ever was in my feelings was when I had a woman that I thought couldn't get no other nigga better than me. Until I see you never went through a girl's phone, a woman's phone. I'm gonna say it
I
correctly.
never have.
Listen, when you find out that your woman is just as slick as your ass,
That shit hurt down
That
the
shit
crib.
toxic in the motherfucker.
Don't
Cause y'all both playing each other. Oh,
listen,
Jesus.
this is no exaggeration. I call my T Jones. I said, "Mama, this bitch is woo woo woo." She said, "Shit. Well, what do you do to her?"
Hey. Hold on, Fat. I gotta stop you right there. This is gonna be the Caress and Fat show, because I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me tell you something, bro. It's only certain people. Y'all ever heard of a 5%er?
Yeah.
A 5%er is that guy who can go. You know what they say about a 5% is a guy who is faithful every single day, do everything right, do this, do that, right? Half them niggas are serial killers because they gotta look perfect in every aspect of the way. And that's an actual fact, by the way. That's an actual fact. So watch yourself around, Fat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you another thing, bro. I'm a Cancer, and I don't. Maybe this is why.
With your whining ass.
Hold on. No.
Whining.
Don't dig into that.
That's the reason why right there.
Hold on, listen. Long neck ass nigga, hold on. Hold on. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Dallas nigga funny, bro.
But hold on, listen. But listen. Now I'm just playing, y'all. But I'm being for real at the same time. I care about what each person in this room thinks. I'm really caring. And that's always been a part of me. So caring that much is going to force me to never want to hurt anybody. And I also make great decisions based on that. So the shit that you're going to find out not going to be nothing you probably going to leave me for. I'm just so solid, I'm just not going to want to put anything on your plate that's going to break you down as a woman because I really love hard. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on. I got these nuts, nigga, too. Hold on. I love you, Bobby.
Bobby, you're doing a great job in the audience, by the way.
No, he is actually doing his motherfucking job.
You're doing a great job,
Hey, I
Bobby.
created this job for him. He's killing it.
Keep it up.
I'm watching y'all.
Bobby,
and
give me
this
2
at
more
the same
seconds.
time.
Give me 2 more seconds. We're gonna swing it.
All right,
2 more seconds. We're gonna swing it.
The one that got the hand raised.
Okay, who got the hand raised, Bobby?
Lexi.
Oh,
Look into the crowd.
Lex, I got
Use
you.
your bifolk.
I asked her to be on the show a million times. She never answered. Okay, look.
She's got some
Love you, bro.
I love you, Lex. Okay, so all I'm saying is, yeah, we all different. Okay, another reason why hold on. So when we do podcasts, y'all, people are watching. So don't always go off how you feel.
Right.
Go objectively, because everybody not gonna be as good as you. You know how you do something for a friend and you like, that shit, do it back to me. Everybody ain't as great as you. So be objective. Go off what you see sometimes. Go off what you done seen people do.
It's okay to be
Sometimes
critical, though. It's okay to be
That's
critical.
true, but we only can speak from self.
We want to better
You
ourselves.
can speak from what you see too.
But we can speak
We
to
objective,
our
we objective.
objective. Yeah, our objective.
If you speak from self, that's really not being broad with it. That's not mass
It
communication.
is being broad because there are
that's,
people.
no, that's not mass communication.
No,
bro.
listen, because there are people who think like me. There are people who act like me.
And I only can speak from my own personal
you
experience
know
because
what
I
you
can't
said,
speak
though,
for nobody
No,
else
that's what
and
I'm
what
saying.
they went through.
Listen.
I didn't go through that. I don't know
That's
what
where
happened.
understanding comes in at.
Right. So
That's
listen,
where
listen,
understanding comes
because
in.
when you said that,
but you watch your best friend go through something, so you can come to a conclusion. You can have a thought.
Yeah,
you can have an opinion
that's all I'm
based
saying,
off of
y'all.
what people
So I don't always be
go
speaking
through.
personally. I be
Same thing
speaking
as speaking from self.
It's called
Because
understanding.
ain't nothing I went through that
Hold
was
on,
not one
let
of
me
you.
say something, y'all.
you hear what he said though.
From what you see
baby.
around
What's your name,
you.
baby, by the way?
My name is Cherie.
Hey, girl, you talking really nice.
Yes.
Go ahead. Let me-
What's Sam, Cherie? What's Sam, Cherie? Say what you said again. I didn't mean to be
I
rude.
say you can draw your own conclusion, your own thoughts based off of the experiences happening around you. So yes, you're speaking from self, but
Fucking
based
right.
off of someone else's experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I think you're saying when you say like think objectively. Maybe not
Yes.
you
Yes.
personally, but you know how things go from the people you watch around you on a daily basis.
What was your name again?
Cherie.
Cherie, and also
Yes.
when I talk
Cherie
to
from Uptown. You gotta say she's from Uptown.
Uptown,
You
baby.
heard?
and Fat will be honest with this too. I'm pretty sure you'll agree with this. When I talk to young writers, sometimes they be like, "Why Chris Brown let somebody write for him? Why Tank let? Why this person let somebody write?" It's because we only got one mind. If you want a well-rounded project, you can take information from different sorts of people, so you can reach more people.
That's
You
how
can regulate
become
to
more
other
well-
people.
Right. So I
That's
apply
how you
that
become
to
a more
I'm so
well-rounded
fat. I apply. I just
individual. You have a more open
I
mind.
apply that to this platform where you have the state of life you have reached is pinnacle, bro. Everybody not at pinnacle. So if you trying to tell a nigga who's adolescent to get to pinnacle, he gonna feel like he's fucked up, but he's not.
but that
fucked
does
up.
not
Okay
mean
to
that-
self-reflect. Yeah, it's
Right.
okay to self-reflect.
But that
That's
doesn't
why-
mean it's
that's why
not
I'm having
majority.
these conversations,
But
because
that doesn't mean it's
both
not a
sides are
majority.
important. Both sides.
Okay.
That does not mean it's not the majority though, because you said that's not the majority. You don't know how many people that feel the way I feel.
Right.
I never listen. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I really always thought, bro, I was God's gift to women, but I really feel like if a girl left me, I'm like, I'm not tripping. I know I get another woman. But when I seen, listen, bro.
See,
Listen, nah, fuck
wait a
that.
minute
No,
now.
no,
Hold on.
listen,
No.
listen,
Hey,
listen,
what's up?
listen, bro.
Go ahead,
I
man.
mean
Go
this
ahead,
from the listen. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You never get your soul ripped out till you see your woman got more game to you, bro.
Okay, but can I say one thing?
That's why I s-
before we finish this topic, is
Oh,
that
go ahead.
the whole lying to not hurt somebody is manipulation. And somebody leaving you because you made a mistake is your consequence. Somebody being mad at you because you did some fucked up shit is your consequence. So, and yeah, the reason for existence is the passing of knowledge and love. So we gotta speak so we can better ourselves. And
I
stop
like
trauma
her.
from
I do
happening.
too.
Hey, she's so
Say that
positive.
shit again. I was drunk.
Hey, friends.
Hey, Lex, are you in
We
rela-
friends now.
Lex,
You don't even know it.
Yeah.
Lex,
I like you. Yeah.
Lex, let me ask you a question. Are you in a relationship right now?
No, I am choosing to not be because I'm working.
Have
on
you ever
myself.
been in a relationship before?
Yes, I have been, but I'm young, so I'm trying to.
How old? What's young? What's young?
Do some work.
How-
I'll be 24 in July.
Okay, show out.
that's
So you
old
in the
nigga.
learning stages.
Old nigga now.
So
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in
okay.
the self-development.
But you had a relationship before.
I have. Toxic.
Okay.
Toxic relationship.
So what I will say to you is, a lot of guys are different. You're gonna meet a lot of different kind of guys. Whoever you dating,
or
girls, whatever. Whoever
now.
You gay?
Whoever you
Are you gay?
Exactly.
Are you gay?
No, she not gay.
Prime month, baby. Let's go.
Let's see what
No,
that
no.
ass here for.
Prime month. Let's go.
No, hey, this, hey, boy, please don't talk about my
Open
birthday this month,
mind.
and I'm very offensive.
shot. Come
No, but what I would say is, man, everybody you date gonna be different, but they're gonna have a lot of similarities too. But you failed, right?
Have to.
We've all failed.
Have to.
You
And
gotta
it comes
go through
from-
it to grow through.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Quorums and discussions like this help a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because
I
Yes.
feel like as long as you learn something from whatever it is that you're going through, you will be great. Just learn something. Life is about lessons. Learn the lesson and move the hell on.
in discussions, there are no wrong answers because, to be honest, every single answer is right in a certain situation.
True.
You feel what I'm saying? What you got to say, Bobby?
There you go.
I just like the way y'all keeping the thigh out. I love it.
Yes.
I love it a lot.
I am a force to be reckoned with.
Yes.
Okay, you had a question. Y'all, this woman is, I'm so proud of her, bro. I be looking at her over there. She look like Jesus made her a while ago, too. Look, God be drawing the shit out of y'all and having an eraser. When the motherfucker got an eraser, that mean they get that shit perfect. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, for real.
So, you know what?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Sheree. You talking baby girl, Sheree?
Who is Sheree?
Right here. New Orleans.
Damn. He run for that. He run for that.
Hey,
Because he don't know
you can
nobody
never be a
else
teacher.
like 5 times.
So, I've never been a teacher, but hold on. That was an absent question. Charge my head, not my heart. Talking about
Lakita.
Let me shut up.
Kiki.
That's my brother, man.
She had, look, he gonna get on my head. Look, she had some amazing questions. I don't know if I asked these already. I might. Let me see.
I just thought
Something about some
anything, y'all.
pussy. I see on the paper.
Oh, she
Wait, you
said.
said pussy.
That's what it say on the
Wait,
paper.
wait, can we still say that word?
She said.
Say something about pussy.
She generalized it, but I'm gonna say it on both sides.
Yeah,
she said,
yeah.
"What is the biggest turnoff when it comes to a partner?" She said women.
Yeah. What's the biggest turn off?
She
That nigga said shit.
One
That nigga
of the
got a
best
list.
people I ever dated was ill-mannered, meaning they were a joker. They played a lot. I like a woman. I like a woman's woman. So, and she is a big name at this point. I ain't gonna call her name right now.
Call her
but-
name. Let's get it out there.
No, we ain't gonna do it. Be smart.
This was like a real talk. Might as well.
Wait, hold on. Let's talk about it. Big dog.
Get back over here, Fat Milk. Get back over here.
Let's talk about it. Hold on. Let's talk about it.
Don't laugh,
We
Tam.
want to know.
This shit gonna make you want to
Don't
get out your
laugh,
skin
Sam.
on Jesus.
No.
My fault.
That is a Dallas nigga for real.
Her
bro.
name is Jay Patron, right?
Oh, okay.
So her name is Jay Patron. Like, so when I met her, she was in a singing group. I was in a singing group. She wanted us to teach that group. Yada yada yada. You know, and she's so beautiful, so amazing. I met her at a very young age. You
Right.
know, about
Yeah.
15, 16, 17 type of shit, and she just was ill-mannered. That was the worst for me. 'cause
Ill-mannered? What does
I had
that
a
mean?
brother that would hold
What do
me
you
down
mean
and
by
slap.
What the
ill-mannered?
fuck ill-mannered
Okay,
mean?
okay.
Give
So
me an example, please.
I didn't know that she was going to. I didn't know that she was going to become. I didn't know that she was going to become a person who made people laugh. So
Wait.
she used to do things like pull out a
Women
book.
can't be multifaceted. Is that what you're saying?
Hold on. You ain't listen.
Sorry.
That's a pet peeve too.
Not snapping, pimp.
No. Okay, so a person who like she used to pull out a booger and try to.
Wait, what?
with you,
Okay, wait.
or-
Okay. Hold on. I think that's
Burp you, or when you kissing.
You was in the
burp in
friend
your
zone.
mouth,
You was in the friend zone.
The fuck you got going?
Hey, no. Come
That's
on.
when you
Hold
separate.
on.
nasty.
Could have been thought that way. But back when MySpace was popping, like this was just who she was. It's probably who she was. Her name's Jay Patron. So what I would say is, being ill-mannered, like doing things like that don't make me feel like you my woman, make you feel like you my partner.
Yeah.
I don't really like niggas like that. I'll say this: I don't like women who want to be my partner. Like you can be my friend. My partner is somebody who's gonna do stupid ass shit.
Right.
Like I want to see the sensitive side of you. I don't want to deal with a nigga on a day-to-day basis.
Friend zone.
Yeah. You don't know when to turn it on and turn it off.
She
It's
has
a
you in the
time for
friend zone.
everything. It's a time for everything. And if
Facts.
that ain't what that is, friend zone. You know within the first 2 minutes if you could deal with a person anyway.
Facts.
That said she
Actually,
friend
first
zoned me. Is
minute.
that what it was?
Bro, if she playing around with you, she felt comfortable.
No, bro. No, you not listening. See you so smart.
That's
and I know
too
you smarter
comfortable.
than that. I know you smarter than that.
I hear you loud and clear.
So I know you know the person I'm talking about before you met her. I met her when she was 16. You know what I'm saying? So she is just that person, and it came out to be the best thing that it was. It made her.
For her.
It made her not billions, but millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So it's just who she is. We didn't know she thought she was gonna be a singer her whole life.
Right.
But she became a comedian.
Yeah.
She was just funny. I don't want that when I'm laying down.
But she ain't, yeah.
I don't want that. So we're talking about things. Okay, so in a
What was
we
the
talking
question
about
again?
Things that are pet peeves in a relationship.
Yeah, right.
What is a pet peeve?
Let the women answer that.
Turn off,
A
not
pet peeve for me, someone that's always
Turn off.
whining.
That's a turn off too.
Like somebody that's always whining about shit in life. Like, damn, a person that's always like, damn,
Negative
like,
and shit.
oh no, that
Debbie
ain't gonna
Downer.
work. Oh no, we
Shut
should
your
do
negative
that.
ass
Oh
up.
no,
That sound like a hater.
Man, say
Nah,
you could be
victims.
sleeping with your man. Say you could be sleeping with your enemy, man.
Yeah.
Say
That's fucked
everything
up.
you come to them with, you come with your ideas and this, that, and the other. And they be like, oh no, I don't think this shit gonna work.
Hater.
Oh nah, man, you should do something else. No, man. Say
You shouldn't be in competition with your spouse.
straight up,
Never,
not at all,
never.
not at all. Yeah. Yeah, when you gotta dumb yourself down for a person that you ain't for them. Y'all ain't for each
They don't understand the greatness. But to be honest, I'll tell you this: nobody's supposed to understand
what God gives to you.
Yeah, your vision is not
Yeah.
supposed to make sense to people.
Yeah.
Man, when I went out the fucking party bus company, everybody told me I was gonna lose. God told me, don't worry about that, man. Love on them people because they just don't understand what I'm giving you.
Same here.
I ain't worked a job since, but at the end of the day, I thank God for it, and I thank God for them. Man,
I wanna hear them.
Ready you is. Go ahead, baby.
I want to hear them.
Oh, go look at her.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Hold on, yes, the fuck you do, or I'm finna replace your ass. Somebody get her. No, I'm just playing.
What you
Oh, I mean, lioness.
What you want me to say?
What was the question again?
What was the
You said
What
it.
is your
Oh, turn off.
turn on?
Arrogance.
Yeah.
I cannot stand arrogance
Damn.
on anybody.
That's
A
a
man, woman,
We
I
couldn't
can't
date.
stand, but especially a man, that is the most turn off as shit.
For real?
Oh my
I
God.
thought women like confident men.
That's
It's
not
a difference.
Confidence and arrogance is two different things.
There's confidence and
It
there's
depends on what they
arrogance.
say out their mouth.
Cocky is different from arrogance.
Exactly.
Arrogance is just complete, almost obliterate to just, you know what I'm saying? Like you just out of touch. Like,
Yeah.
ugh, that shit is ugly.
Exactly.
It's
Okay,
fucking
okay,
ugly.
can I ask you a question?
Damn.
Or do you prefer to be the most what's the word? I'm trying to Lord help me. Do you prefer to be the most colossal person in the household or in the relationship?
Like, are you asking
Because
if I'm an alpha female?
Arrogance can, not always, but arrogance can beget greatness, right? So
No.
wait, no.
Nah, you got the wrong
Again.
concept of
Hold
arrogance.
on. Because what some people think is arrogant is you knowing what you doing.
If you confident,
Yes. Some people call arrogance confidence.
I may come across arrogant.
There are lines. There are lines.
Arrogance.
Are you okay with being with somebody who is good at what the fuck they do?
That's different.
That's different.
That's different.
That's being confident.
Yeah, it is.
Confidence
All
and
the time,
arrogance
all
is
the
two
time,
different
all the time.
things.
Because arrogant people don't take accountability.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
She got it, y'all. Yes, friend.
Arrogance is
Yes,
just
friend.
What is
I
your
said completely
sign?
obliterate to what is really real.
Yeah,
It's
like she
right.
said, they're not in touch.
It's
Like
just
she
like-
said,
Yeah.
they're not in touch.
Right.
I feel what
You're out
she
of
said.
touch.
I'm only asking the hard questions because some people probably be scared to ask because you're so beautiful. But at the end of the day, I want to really fucking know that shit, right?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna use you, SK. SK is one of the most solid people I fucking know. Like she gonna stand on some shit. She don't care if you Jesus' little brother.
I don't care if you
or
Barack
God
Obama.
himself. Like she gonna be who she is. I don't feel like it's arrogant. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm a Taurus.
Hold on.
Stubborn.
Hold on.
But I love you.
But she got the accolades, she got
love
the
you,
work, she got the drive, she got the shit to put with it. Some people will negate all your work, drive out it. They'll just look at you as arrogant.
Right.
So we're not talking about you. We're not talking
Then
about
they're
you.
just
But we
insecure,
know
probably.
that-
I'm not talking about me.
Hold on. We speaking to the masses, so we know people will do that. We know people will say, "Oh, you think you better than me?" No, you think.
Exactly. Don't put your
Yeah.
So we're not
don't
talking
project
about how
your
you
shit
feel
on me.
because we're talking about for everybody else. We're gonna broaden it, right? You get what I'm saying? So like I feel like somebody could call SK arrogant.
Facts. People have called me
be
arrogant all
coming
my
out of
life,
just
but
being
I'm not arrogant. I'm
intimidated.
just confident.
But if you
People call me cocky, but
And I'm
a
confident
Leo.
I'm confident in my craft though. I'm confident in what it is that I do best.
Hold on. Yeah. Let's respect the mics. I feel like if you're on a wavelength with SK, you would never call her arrogant.
Right,
Because
exactly.
You can see everything she
relate.
does when she's not talking.
Right.
So it's like, damn, it's like hard. It's like if I've been working all fucking day lifting up bricks, putting this shit together, being Fat Pimp, being Kiki.
Yes.
Girl, how you say her real name?
It's
amazing.
Lakita.
Lakita. Your name
Yeah,
look different than that, but
Nah, for real.
on paper.
Yeah.
But hold on, no, I'm not even capping. I'ma praise y'all.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3, y'all are some of the biggest people I know. Biz too. Where Biz at?
Okay.
Biz. These are people who do the hard shit.
Nah, for real.
They do, no, I'm Biz can say shit to me. Nobody can say to me.
Right.
Because I know how hard he's working. I know what he's doing. I know what his plans are. I see it. He ain't gotta tell me shit.
Yeah.
So when I see SK doing her thing and she tell me some arrogant shit, I know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
But they don't get misconstrued with people who being arrogant and don't got shit and they ain't trying to get shit and ain't gonna be shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I wanna just put that shit right down the middle. Y'all talk about it.
That's why you got to get with people that are on your level.
Facts. Exactly. Because then they're just
Wavelengths.
haters.
On your level, your
That's
wavelength,
true.
your
Yeah.
energy is real.
Fuck.
You know when you're around the right people because
Yeah.
your energy don't gonna be there. It ain't gonna break. They not gonna feel like you bragging because you saying something that you really dealing
Yeah.
with in real
Yeah.
life that may be bigger than what they got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A person to make you feel arrogant because they down here. They haven't
Yeah.
seen all the steps you had to go through to get up here, and you know what you're talking about, but they feel they haven't got there yet.
And Kiki, it's reasons why Boosie wanted Mo3 to leave Dallas, because certain people he grew up with wasn't gonna be able to compete with what he was
They
doing.
not.
So they're gonna look at him a certain way. Not saying that not to go into that situation. But Boosie had to leave Baton Rouge for that same reason. A lot of people leave their places for that same reason. I live in Arlington. I'm from Oak Cliff. Big Oak Cliff, don't look on my mama. Big Roosevelt, big 06 on my mama, nigga. Big
Hey, that's why I said. That's why I told you. She stay in Eggtown, but she from the
No,
club.
say that out.
That's why I said she stay in Eggtown, but she from the club.
On the clip.
It was like, because I
gotta move
seen,
around.
see, I tell people like, it ain't where you from, it's like where you at, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it, bro.
Yeah.
But let me
But
hear what
not
they
to
got.
negate what
Courtney, what, I don't want to skip nobody. I don't want nobody to feel like we're skipping it.
Hold on. Who was next?
Well,
Bobby, you ain't on your job. You in your phone.
So, I want to kind of speak on what both of y'all are saying, because I see what you're saying as man or for a woman.
Yeah, it don't matter.
In that sense of some people can be so arrogant where they can't even hear what you're saying because they're so caught in their thought.
Right.
Say it again, baby. I didn't hear it.
Where people can be so arrogant where they don't even hear what you're saying because they so caught in their thought. Like,
Yeah.
I've experienced it even on the level of where I am. I've experienced people that may be on the same wavelength, or maybe they have done so much more, but sometimes people can be caught in the past of they so caught up and they don't want you to experience what they experienced.
Facts.
That they are now talking at you as
Facts.
if this is fact. Like, some people will get so, and everybody get passionate about it, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's a thin line between, like you were saying, it's not braggadocious because
Right.
it's somebody that you know got the same accolades, but then it gets to a point where, like, damn, okay, you because somebody can be trying to explain something like, nigga, you saying this, but I didn't open this, I didn't
Right.
did this, I didn't did
Right.
that, I didn't did this. I'm like, bruh, I'm not.
It's
taking
not a
that away.
competition. Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
competition.
I'm just
you
saying
know?
there's
Yeah.
other ways to do it.
So Luscious, in that aspect, if you have been arrogant to somebody, you've been called arrogant, look at yourself. Look at yourself. That's when you'll figure it out, right? Like, if you ain't doing the accolades, if you ain't doing the work, if you ain't doing, you really arrogant.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna call it arrogant even when I'm being arrogant.
Yeah.
I don't care how great I am. It's arrogance still has a definition.
Facts. Yeah,
I
that's true.
feel like we're
So sometimes I will be arrogant if I feel that way. But sometimes I want to tell a motherfucker what it is, and what they need to do. Because if you keep babying motherfuckers,
Exactly.
motherfuckers will
You
never
gotta
get
stand
it.
on that shit.
I
You
got a
gotta
whole
stand on it.
I feel Chris Tucker when he said, when I made it, my whole family thought, we rich, we ain't got to do shit. No, fuck, nigga, bitch,
Fuck
I'm
that.
rich.
I ain't got to do shit.
Right.
Because
Like-
I did the work.
I feel
Like,
that
I'm not being
in a-
arrogant, but
I feel that
I
in
work
a-
for this.
Yeah.
So
in
my
advice.
loins, the babies that came out of me, simple bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's
then
gonna
advice or
it's
motivation
gonna
sense,
receive the blessings that I got. I had to leave my mother and cleave to whoever I'm gonna cleave to, because at the end of the day, my children have to benefit off what I'm doing.
Right.
So when people who ain't your children, people who ain't the people in your household, want to benefit off everything, and that's cool. They can do that. But if sometimes they feel like you hating or you mad at you, man, listen. I'm doing this I'm gonna die one day. You're gonna die too.
That part, yeah.
Why don't you follow what I'm doing versus tell me I'm wrong for not including you?
Man,
I look up to my nigga Fat Pimp.
Facts.
B. Hal.
Yeah.
Ricky Booker Sr. Lil Runny motherfucker. Let me tell you something. It ain't nobody who been right. You know, it's niggas who blow up, and this nigga who right down here, and this nigga who got that line who gonna make money every single fucking year. I'm talking about every year.
Yeah.
Every motherfucking Summer Jam, every big show, 10, 12, 15 years straight. They do better than these people who go all the way up here.
Man, say.
Because some people could be up here. Some people could be up here for 5 seconds.
And they broke.
But when you see niggas, when you see a nigga treading that line, you above and beyond everybody for so long. Man, I applaud these guys, man, and they don't get enough respect. I wish I had $1 billion to give to these motherfuckers, dog. Because they enlighten me in my heart, they enlighten my soul, and I appreciate you for coming out, bro, tonight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all clap it up for my nigga.
You gotta give Fat Pimp because let's say, man, before you even
I'm talking about probably like, how many records, bro? Do you even know how many hits you done had? Do you even know?
Not enough, bro. See, I'm different. Like,
because it would never be enough.
It's never enough.
It would never be enough.
You understand? When I go to the club, I hear something, I get inspired. Like, oh, I got to top that.
Yeah.
That's the difference. When it comes to music, I'm confident, not cocky. Because what you got, shout out to the December Capricorns, December 30th. LeBron James, we got the same birthday. Yeah. Tiger Woods, same birthday. But my thing is, the reason why you can never be arrogant in music because there's always a nigga that's trying to take your spot. Because I'm gonna be real with y'all, up until about 2014, I always felt like nobody could outdo me. And I never forget that day Yellow Beezy played me, That's On Me. And I was on some like, nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. Because in my head, I'm like, God damn, nigga, somebody done caught up with me.
Yeah.
So I always tell people, like, you know what, man, you got to be humble when it comes to entertainment because there's always somebody who has a record that's better than yours, sounds better than yours. And at some point in your life, people don't want to hear your shit.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part about music is like sometimes people just don't want to hear what you're saying.
And times change.
I don't want to hear what Fat Pimp is saying.
Change.
I'm going to tell you why I don't want to hear what you're saying. Because I'm a student of this game. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you talk, but Beyonce had the best video of all time. No, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I feel like every single time it was something, you and Lil Runny was there with something, right? So it's like even if he got like probably 45% or 25%, it's like most niggas don't ever get 1%. And y'all niggas always had a record. So, and this is something that plagued me. It didn't plague me in a bad way. It was like, damn, these niggas it's him and Lil Runny for me. Like,
Shout out Lil Runny.
Shout out Lil Runny, motherfucker. Like,
Lil Runny motherfucker got
so I'm saying, like, I guarantee you when That's On Me came out, you had what you had? Did you have Wax On, Wax Off? What did you have? Did you have?
I'm gonna keep it a book. At that time, I had this record called Uh-Oh with Jay White.
Uh-Oh with Jay. See,
Jay
hold on.
White, yeah.
Now, do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah,
so,
but
you don't have to give your accolades because I'm gonna give them motherfuckers.
But here's the thing, though. Dallas didn't want to hear that shit. See, y'all have to understand from an artist's perspective, we think when we put out music, it's the best thing, it's popping.
Yeah.
But then when your city that you expect to support it, they
ain't
fuck with
pushing it.
So
They ain't
listen.
Okay, well, we can talk about Dallas not supporting
Right.
nobody.
Side note.
Dallas
Here's a
don't
side
support
note.
nobody.
Here's a side
And
note.
Dallas is the clout city.
Here's a side
you gotta
note.
hear clout in order to do
Let me tell you about Uh-Oh was number 64 on the Billboard charts. And nobody in Dallas knew that record was out. It was 64 on the billboards, nigga. I can name you 99% of these people out here ain't never touched the billboard, but I was 64, but Dallas wasn't supporting it. So when the record labels are calling the radio station like, yo, we heard your new Fat Pimp record, what's going on in Dallas? They're like, he ain't got no new record. So it's a humbling experience.
You know I do though.
Right, but it's my thing. It's the reason why I can never be arrogant when it comes to music because there's somebody in this room right now probably got a hit record.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Ali.
You see what my point is? Let's just say he blew up tomorrow.
But
regardless of whatever I have done, it doesn't matter because if he blew up tomorrow, that's what people gonna talk about. You mentioned I think you mentioned Mo 3. Did you mention
Mo 3? Yeah.
Off that leg.
I made a statement in 2019 or whatever, and I said that he needs to move to LA.
Right.
And Boosie,
I said that
Boosie follows.
Fuck Boosie. This got nothing to do with Boosie. This got something to do with me. I seen it because what I said with Mo 3 is we're never gonna respect his talent until somebody else does.
Right.
Imagine if,
Yes.
and I'm gonna say this on camera. Imagine if Mo3 was in LA and like a nigga like Chris Brown was stumped on a song and Mo3 gave that nigga some of that, some of that North Dallas shit, bro.
Yeah.
And it blew up. Then everybody would be on Mo3's tip like, oh, he's the greatest ever.
Right.
Why did my nigga have to pass away before we respect his
That's
craft,
what happened
bro?
with Yellow though. That's what that's with anything.
Man, listen.
And he wasn't arrogant, bro.
I loved Mo3. Like I love Mo3, but I feel like sometimes we make decisions in our life to where we okay with what's going on.
I disagree.
No, hold on.
I disagree.
Hear me out. It was a lot going on in that situation. Matter of fact, we're not even gonna get on that. Let's not get on that.
We not, but at the end of the day, I stand on.
I feel like it goes with anything though. Until like your family, even if business aspect, okay. Until I was popping with other people outside of my family didn't fuck with me. You know, they didn't come and get their taxes done by me. It wasn't until other people started popping and mentioning my name that they like, oh, that's my cousin.
Facts.
Oh yeah, that's my sister. That's my classmate. So it takes for a person to go outside their city and to blow up outside for other people to recognize you in your city.
Listen,
I
like
feel like
Jonathan.
that's any business owner.
went
I
to
feel
South
like
Africa.
that's any
The
business
Jonathan
owner.
went to
Anything that
South
you
Africa.
do.
What was that?
Like
I'm not
they're
disrespect.
never gonna support you
They not.
until other people start supporting you.
No disrespect, bro. No disrespect when I said
Bad
that,
Pimp
bro.
just said I went to SOC.
No, that's no disrespect,
I graduated
bro.
from
I was supposed to go to SOC, though. I went to Harold Bud Elementary.
I
was supposed to
graduated
go to
from
Bell
SOC.
Story and SOC, but I went to Holmes.
I went to Bell.
I
and
apologize. Look,
I went to Bell.
Nigga, I whispered that shit, nigga.
No, but no.
I whispered that.
No, it's just
I was trying to prove a point, though.
It's just funny. You know, I thought you went to Carter. I ain't gonna even count.
Listen. Let me explain something to you, bro. I went to Carter for a few months.
did go to Carter?
Yeah, I went to Carter for a few months, and I graduated from Duncanville. But this is the thing, though. I didn't mean to even say that, but I felt disrespect, like I disrespected you. My point that I was trying to elaborate on her was, like Jonathan. Jonathan, one of the coldest motherfucking hairstylists in the game, but he wasn't respected until people on the outside started fucking with him, bro.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why the fuck do we gotta wait validation from everybody else?
That's
Right.
wild.
Why we can't have this shit right here? She do the hookahs and shit at her
I'm gonna raise
headquarters.
my hand.
Facts.
You know what's gonna happen? You know when people gonna respect her? What's her name? SK, right?
SK.
Wait till Drake say something. She like, I'm in Dallas fucking with SK. I'm smoking on hookahs.
Hold on, let's be honest. SK is already doing. She already doing
I've seen
hookahs
it
on
before.
the
That's but my point is she would never get the credit she deserved until a nigga from the outside says something about SK.
And I can elaborate on that because at the beginning of the show, y'all asked what was y'all highest moment or whatever the question was. And for me, my family or people that know me did not start fucking with me until Gucci Mane came until Prime, when Prime was Prime. Now, I don't know what it is now. And he asked for a Candy Cloud hookah. That's what he came there and that's what he said. He said, I want a Candy Cloud hookah. He don't even smoke hookah. But he said he wanted one. And when he did that, all of a sudden people started fucking with Candy Clouds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you serious? We've been the best hookah company in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah. And what's so crazy about Dallas is a make or break city, but we won't make or break the people that's right here in the city that's doing big things.
Right. Period.
Yeah. That's why on a business level, I try to make sure I show love to other people. I make sure I give that time to other people.
Facts.
That way, you know, you can share your shine. It ain't gonna dumb down you
It's
at
enough
all.
room. It's enough room for all of us.
Yeah.
We all can get a bag.
I'm gonna say something.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna try to be as brief as I can because I know we ran out on time. I'm about to wrap it up.
It's raining there now.
It's raining.
It's raining.
Hey,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
It's
So I
hailing.
can't drive anyway.
I stay in the suburbs. It's hailing right now too.
Oh yeah.
So y'all gotta stay. Y'all gotta stay here. Nobody
I
can
will
leave.
still be here until it stops raining.
So what I would say is,
Luscious.
Dallas radio station is one of the #1 markets. They not like a lot of markets.
Yep.
So if you smart in music, you'll know that a lot of radio stations from all around the U.S. look at our radio station to see what they're gonna play. So they not gonna be like everybody else. That's why we got Chillin' Circus. That's why we got all these things. And I learned these from a lot of people that fat know. You know what I'm saying? People that we grew up off of. But also on the tone of that, I'm gonna tell you. So we was talking about come on, Caress, never
Jonathan Baze Blah.
we was talking about what was the last thing you said?
I was saying that Dallas is a make or break city. You
Dallas
get
is
what
a make or
I'm
break
saying?
city. Okay, so my daddy told me this. He said, my dad, I don't know why my daddy saw greatness in me, right? So he was like, people you fuck with and you love they not gonna fuck with you. They gonna hate you, but they don't really hate you. They really mad that y'all grew up together and they like, damn, if we came up right the same place.
You a fucking failure.
How is he here and I'm here? So it's gonna be the biggest hate that you ever gonna receive in your life. That's why you can go to a different hood, a different state, a different place, and people give you love because they didn't grow up with you. They don't feel no flack off of you. When the motherfucker be right next to you your whole life and he ain't shit, and you become the shit, he automatically question. He mad at himself.
Like why?
He not mad at you. You feel what I'm saying, SK? He not.
I understand.
People not mad at us when we succeed when we at home. They just wondering why they didn't do it, and it comes off in a hate type of way. Right. And I received that from my father, man. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And he's still alive. You
receive hate from your daddy?
Caress, can I say something real quick?
No, I received that knowledge. I received it.
Hey, dude with the bifocals.
Hold on, I got you.
I'm raising my hand.
I received that knowledge. He told me. He told me that was gonna happen.
My apologies, man.
No, he told me that was gonna happen to me. He told me that people were gonna hate on me.
I'm sorry, I heard it.
On how great I am. Go ahead.
I want you to stay in the audience, okay? This should be your job every show.
Oh, word?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm getting my validations from you now?
Shut up.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm fucking with you. Now I got Shorty right here that want to ask a question.
So, I
DJ.
love this, how this is coming to about Dallas, because it just remind me, for one, how Caress, how you were saying, and I called you the other day because you've been talking about this podcast for so long, right? And even for me, it took me so long to get here, and not because I didn't want to be here, right? And a lot of the times we let that go by the wayside. That's why I like the fact that you said you go and spend time.
Yeah.
A lot of times we don't look at it as time because we like, oh, they know I believe in them. They know I do that.
Right.
But on the other end, I remember, and in fact, you might remember this. I had a radio show called Let's Talk Dallas, and I talk about this now on my TED Talk. I go back to 2017, and one of the interviews was with you. It got 6 likes. My whole concept of the show was to highlight amazing people and amazing artists, and to sit down. When I interviewed Fat Pimp, was one of my first interviews. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was question for question. We was in there for an hour, and I know Fat was like, girl, what the fuck? I asked him everything but his social security number. I was like, okay, so what you like to eat? What you like to do? Okay, so you on the radio. Okay, so, but nobody listened, nobody watched. I was paying for studio time. I was doing all this, and I just wanted to highlight Dallas because I seen that people from other cities would watch on YouTube, and they was able to talk about the Yellow Beezies, the Mo 3s. They was able to do that from other cities.
Right.
But I realized, like how y'all saying, it took for me to go to LA, and the respect changed because people was able to see me on the TV screen regardless if it was background or regardless of the reality of what really going on in LA. And LA people looking at me like, girl, what the fuck? And people that seeing me that I went to school with, they like, oh, she on Love and Hip Hop. Now they tuning in. So when I moved back here, another Dallas, Texas check is just Let's Talk Dallas. The formula never changed. But now when they seen a video with me and Fat Pimp, they're like, you know Fat Pimp? I'm like, bitch, go back to 2017.
Right.
I've been, but I see how Dallas, and I feel like every city is like that, but I see it as the respect level for people that, like how he's saying, they know you, so they respect you in a different way, because these are people that they, kind of how we was talking about earlier, we hold people to a certain standard based on their accolades or based on what we feel is important.
Exactly.
So when they see it with you, now your family's like, oh, you was with so-and-so. It's like, bitch, what? Like,
nah, for real.
I've been trying to tell you I was a shit. Damn.
That part.
Luscious.
That shit is wild as
luscious.
hell.
Luscious.
Man, say, it ain't until the big night.
Hey, everybody tune in, because I got a lot of them hoes. Let me tell you something. I think Biz over there, he'll tell you, Ali will tell you, my staff, everybody who helped me put this shit together. Like, I was telling people that, whenever you create a business, your family and your friends is not gonna be your best clientele. They probably gonna be 0.1% of your clientele.
It's the strangers.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a room. If you ask anybody, I had a room full of people just like this, probably even more people than this, right? We would have a storm going on outside, right? So I remember telling everybody, I would be like, hey, ain't nobody in this room, my friend, nobody I care about in that way, not nothing against them, but these are just people that barely even know me, that are here to support me. But tonight, I got people here who are really my friends, really love me, really.
I'm your friend.
For real.
It's probably episode like 27. But damn, it means a lot.
Can I say something about you?
Don't cry about it.
Can I say something about
Yeah.
him, y'all, right quick? Okay. Nah, for real, this is a little motivation because you didn't know, like, all the stuff that I be going through in business and different stuff, but this dude hit me up on Instagram. We've been following each other. We've been cool on social media, but he had hit me up and we talked, and he was just like, I just want to motivate you. And you don't know how that uplifted me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just thanking him because I'm like, you don't understand how great you are until somebody else tells you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because we being us. You being Fat Pimp. You being who you are. You don't understand how you impacting somebody else's life, and for somebody to take that time out of their day to tell you, like, man, you doing your best shit.
I'm
Like,
proud
I
of
support
you.
you. I'm proud of you. Man, I just got to give you your props for that because that's why I always support you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
why
that
we love
little
you,
stuff
Chris.
makes so much of a difference, especially when
I
you
need a
know that
tissue.
you out here getting it out
Got
the
a tissue?
mud. You did.
With no help,
And I
nigga.
appreciate him for
Hey,
that.
nigga.
That's
Nick
the,
ass
the
nigga,
reason
he-
why
And
I did it.
I second what you
got a
said,
tissue for
Frank.
your
I
life.
second what you said.
I'm a man. I don't care. I cry in front of anybody. I ain't gonna lie. That shit means something to me. Like,
Nah, for real.
Like,
It's
I
turn up time.
appreciate you for that.
Hey, Bobby.
What's up?
You playing a lot. But I'm gonna tell you what you've been doing. You've been promoting this motherfucker since the first time I invited you, bro. You posted when I asked you to do certain things. You don't trip, nigga. I appreciate you, ugly ass nigga. But like, bro, nigga can't tell me not to cry,
appreciate
nigga.
you too,
Fuck you, nigga. Like, these my people.
take a lot to know,
It's been
motherfucker.
times that, bro. I know how to fill a room. I can fill a room of people, bro.
Yeah.
Any nigga can tell you that. But to get people
Thank you, baby.
like this,
Yeah. And I don't come out for everybody,
Bow tie
y'all.
game. A society of entrepreneurs, nigga. I created a society of entrepreneurs. I told them, I said, hey, we're gonna be together for like 6 months. And they were like, why? I said, because we're entrepreneurs.
Right.
We can't be together for long.
Yeah.
And you did my birthday. I know.
And I have to say,
Yeah, I remember
you
that,
picked
yeah.
an amazing cast.
Yes.
You picked an amazing cast for
Good
this show. I
energy.
think that
Yeah.
the
I love
energy
it.
was amazing.
Yeah.
I appreciate each and every
I
last
just
one of
wanna
y'all.
say,
Thank
like,
y'all for having
There's
me.
some big
It was
energy
beautiful.
I
shit
just wanna
going
say
on around
being
here.
in a room
There's some
with
big
a
Leo
bunch of
shit.
entrepreneurs is new for me, and
Leo.
I think it's very important when y'all was talking about support. People are hesitant to go into business for themselves because they feel like nobody's gonna support anything
Right.
like that. I know for me personally, I've always I just know to go to work. My family, all I've ever seen is people go to work. I've never seen someone go into business for themselves and be successful and stick with it. So it's like I look for people like you all, and that's
Okay.
really on y'all shit.
Yeah.
And sometimes you change avenues, and it's like that's important for me because I try my hands in different things. Things don't work, and I lose my spirit. But to be around other people who really just out here getting it
Yeah.
and they not going to work. You retire from your job, like you
Yeah,
said.
same.
You haven't worked since you did the food truck or whatever you did.
The party
The
bus.
party bus.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Party bus in
inspirational.
2015.
All I've known
Friend,
is
I ain't
work.
never
And
had a
it's-
real job.
You know what I mean? And like,
Whatever it is
By
that
the
you
way,
want to
hold
do,
on. By the way,
do
my
it.
voice provided
Right.
for that.
I need legal hood up.
I'm one of the best singers in the world. I'm gonna tell you like that. And my voice was the reason why I was able to afford the party bus. So that's not hey.
Cause I've just always watched
Sing
people
these
try
nuts,
try
nigga.
things
No, no,
and
talk
then
about-
they lose themselves, or
I thank you, baby.
it's not as successful as they wanted to be, so they just kind of like let it go, or like life happens,
Yeah.
and they just let themselves get
Yeah.
caught up in life and never go back to their dreams. And so I'm 28 years old, so I'm like I'm still young enough to do whatever I
better
want.
shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I'm seasoned
Do
a
it,
little bit,
sis.
I didn't live some life,
Yeah.
but it is never too young to get started.
Yes.
And you
Why?
just gotta put yourself out there. So I'm really like taking everything that y'all saying in, and it's like really like breathing something in me. You know what I mean?
Listen,
Yeah.
if don't nobody believe in you, I believe in you.
Yes.
And whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it. As
Yeah.
long as you
Yeah.
got you and God, you
Yeah.
can do it. The
Wow.
only thing you got to do is get out
It's
there and
called
you got to
pivoting.
hustle.
And look,
You
Exactly.
just got to do it.
Hey, can I say something?
go ahead, Fat. Go ahead, Fat.
I mean this from the bottom of my heart when I say this. Fuck the age.
Facts.
My whole life I've been looking for
Fuck the
validation
age,
from
I'm
my
21.
cousins and my aunties and all them. My aunties them don't even fuck with my music, but they see me on Amazon on a movie. It's a movie right now called Dirty Third. I shot it in Houston.
Are you in the new one?
Yeah, I'm in the new one.
Ah.
I'm in the new one. And the scene that I have, every last one of my cousins, aunties, everybody sent me the video on Snapchat. This is the first time I've ever got respect from my family. And I'm in my 30s, you hear me?
Being one of the biggest artists in the world.
Yeah.
Fuck the rap shit, fuck everything else.
Yeah.
They didn't respect me till they seen me in movies.
And I know that, but people have a way, especially people who are really close to you, they
Right.
have a way of like really defeating you without meaning to.
Right.
Right.
It's never intentional. Well, I ain't gonna say never. A lot of the times with people who are really close to you,
Yeah,
it's never
yeah.
really intentional, but that's how you take it and internalize it. And you know,
A lot of
mental
the
health, that all plays a part in how you internalize, you know, just simple conversations. Like you just
Right.
All right, go ahead.
Indeed.
You know, and when it comes to the people close to you, you have to know that a lot of the times they're coming from a place where they didn't feel like they could follow their dreams.
Exactly.
And so you have to separate yourself and see that, okay, they're coming from not necessarily resentment, but like not even believing in them themselves.
They failures.
So if they can't believe in themselves, they can't even believe in you.
Yeah.
And everything is hard. So if you want to, you know, live your life working a 9 to 5 and doing that's cool, that's going to be hard. But if you're following your dream or doing whatever, it's going to be hard too. So it's like choose your hard.
Right. And I think that's what
Girl,
I'm at
hold
in
on,
my
hold on, hold
life.
on.
That was good.
You spoke enough. Oh, wait.
I
Speak
didn't
when
know
I
it was a cap.
I gotta cut you off now because you done told
What
your whole
this-
story.
have a long-
Hold
this
on,
is-
hold on. I love you, baby. You so amazing. Girl, you better not
Phenomenal.
talk like that about
Thank
me.
you.
Hold on. Somebody better tell this girl. What girl? Tell them your whole name. I ain't never heard nobody be so fucking crisp. And her name is Crispy. Look. Girl, you sound so fucking. Girl, vernacular is amazing.
Who said Krispy Kreme?
Her best friend.
That's
Her best friend said that shit. But look, hey y'all,
you
we
gotta
can talk
hear
all
our
night, and we gonna continue to talk all night, and we can continue to network. But we're gonna get offline real quick. My name is Caress. Nevertheless, don't stress. Shout out to everybody who came out, man. Shout out to Big Dog Fat Pimp, man. Shout out to Kiki. Shout out to SK. Shout out to Lioness. Shout out to Crispy, man. Shout out to everybody who was online, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. We out. Good night.
Thank y'all.
Good night.
And we hey, we doing this all night. We ain't got
Now
no
we
fucking
starting the
bedtime
after
because honestly, we don't know how crazy it is outside.
Nah, for
So
real.
get you a goddamn drink and we can order some food, goddamn.
That was good.
I just want to say one thing to what we was talking about. So when our families know us in real life, they know the real you.
Right.
So even though they may not support your dreams and things like that, if they actually done shit for you in real life, they support you. They love you.
Don't play.
So I know we kind of get wrapped up into what we trying to do and what we doing, but I think that if people actually
Awesome.
show you real love in real life, they really do shit for you in real life, I don't think they shitting on your dreams. They just, it's two different people. It's they love the real you.
The thing is, they don't know you where you are, where you
Right.
might be. Like, say it's an older cousin, but you done grew up. They don't know you where you done got to.
Right.
So they might not support that person, and that's
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
But they'll get there when they see other people supporting you.
But even if they don't support what you doing, they still support you. Like they still like you can still come to the house and I'm gonna cook you something, however that go, how I know you from since we was kids.
Yeah.
So I might not know what you do in your career, and I really probably don't even care because I love you.
Yeah, I
So-
understand that part too.
If people don't act funny with you in your real life, you can't be upset that they may not support what your dream is.
Oh, trust me, as a business owner, you better have tough skin because
real.
everybody ain't gonna support you and they don't have to.
They don't have
so
to.
that's what you gotta understand. You just
Facts.
gotta believe in yourself and know that what
Facts.
you're doing has a purpose and go in your purpose. And that's
Ooh,
it. That's
talk
all.
your shit.
What's meant for us is gonna be for
I
us
am the
regardless.
purpose.
Talk your shit.
I am the purpose. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Bobby, you the purpose.
all I'm gonna say is this.
I'm a big Leo, you know what I mean? I'm just confident in what I say.
Yeah.
Big
I
Leo.
believe what I say, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Finish what you were saying. Finish what you were saying, Pimp.
Um,